There you are. There you are, dear right hand. That last scheme to turn every chocolate bar in the world into cow dung was a masterful strike. But don't you think we could go a little higher stake? See what I did there? Cow dung, higher stake, like steak. Ah, whatever. I thought maybe we could try to. Oh, I don't know. Perhaps do a funny prank and take over the whole world? Oh, yes, of course, it is going to take a lot of careful planning. But that's why we're called Supervillain Inc. And not called Lazy Bums Inc. We're used to this, and as luck would have it, we have this perfectly fine technology with the AI bugs that can infiltrate just about any building on the globe and do whatever we want inside. All it takes is a bit of ingenuity and speechcraft to make the few witnesses turn a blind eye. But you already know this, dear right hand. Always so snarky, right hand. Darn muppet you are. Anyway, leave the careful planning to yours truly. I have a few ideas. A few brilliant and deliciously evil ideas that I can't wait to see you put into action. But for now, I need you to do something for me. Something I don't want you to talk about with the recruits and other goony worms we call employees. See, I thought that since we are going to take over the world, I should practice a little speech for our new unwilling slave class to welcome them into their new role as our servants. I would like you to listen to it and give your thoughts. I like hearing myself talk. See, this is exactly why everybody here despises you, right hand. Always with the snarky one-liners. Maybe you should take up my place as the boss, since you are so appallingly, shamefully, disgracefully, and despicably dislikable. You're afraid that would hurt my ego. My ego. My ego. I have no ego. Damn you, right hand. Right, the speech. Just know, after this, I am sending you to the sandpaper room for 2.5 hours for disrespecting me, your boss, in such a blatant display of superiority complex. Just who do you think you are? Get to the point, they say. What a nincompoop. Sure. Well, I was thinking of something that began with something akin to, "Hello there, Earthlings. I am sure you recognize my voice from the various mischief I have caused in the past. Well, I have returned. That's right. I am back again." Corny? That's not corny, that's dramatic. Know the difference. Wait, did you say corn? Yes. Yeah, we could poison the food supply. I should write that down. Anyway, once we're out of the intro, I could chain into an acknowledgement of the obvious to ease the listeners into fully paying attention instead of going back to doom scrolling. I tell you, being a supervillain in the 2020s is a lot more work than it used to be. Villainy is a dying industry. Soon even AI is going to write my own speeches. Can you believe it? I might actually have to do some good to put the food on the table. Ugh, I shiver just thinking about how horrible that would be. Now, Where was I again? Right, the acknowledgement. Then we continue with... That's right. Soon my voice is going to be all that you hear. Whether on your phone, at the cinema, on your microwave, or even on your alarm clock. There I will be for the rest of eternity, tormenting you. I will be a living god. What is it? Did I tell you to interrupt me? I'm thinking about what to say next. Yes, I know I told you to give me your thoughts. I just said that so it'd feel more respectful, instead of being completely honest and saying that you should just nod along and tell me that it's great. Hey, you, Evil Junior. Are you even writing down what I'm saying? Good grief, I hate Gen Z and my corporation. So stingy and entitled. How are we meant to take over the world when this guy is doom-scrolling what he's meant to write down about my speeches? Back in my day, this stuff never happened. Not a darn phone in sight. Just people enjoying the moment. Enjoying how my plans fail miserably. You know what, right hand? I agree. 2.5 hours is not enough time to fully appreciate the sandpaper room. 3.5 it is. We were at the living god part, correct? Okay, just making sure. Following that part, Evil Junior, pay attention. This is good stuff. There will not be a single place where you will be able to avoid my presence. From Beijing, China, to Wall Street, New York, every man, woman, and child will serve their master. Me. You will be torn off your homeland, forced to labor the fields, and work the mines until you cough your guts out with tuberculosis. All to produce cheap, sweated goods that I will sell for massive profits. The world shall be mine, and the place I have for you all in it is down the mines. So down the ladder you shall go. No shit, it's really evil, right hand. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to be evil, maybe you don't sign up for Supervillain Inc. Oh, I am so excited. I have been waiting for this moment for years. Years. Decades, even. After getting the Eternal Youth file, getting my sleeper agents in every government on the planet, and testing out the distribution of supplies, it is nearly complete. Nearly. I am so close. We are so close. Oh, how proud you would be in me, Mother. I will finally do what you could never do. These nasty little people who used to laugh at us and our plan, they won't laugh anymore. We will have the last laugh on them. Me, inferiority complex. Keep those snarky remarks up, and I will put you in the sandpaper room for the full 6 hours. I mean it, you know I do. I might like you, right hand, but the employees need an example as to why they should keep in line and just do as I say every once in a while. Nothing more to say? Evil Junior, ready for the last of my speech? Here goes. You all better enjoy the last few days of freedom you have left, because the world you shall leave behind whilst fighting me will be a world who will be looked back upon as a bunch of nincompoops. I love that word. who were continuously arguing with each other in a series of incomprehensible quarrels, idiocies, and stupidities while the world around them was burning. You will all be regarded as people who loved to talk but dared not to act. You will be seen through the pages of history as a people that was so vain, so pusillanimous, that the name of the great hero that will have managed to save the human race, mine, will hold 1,000 times more weight than those of many different primitive people that used to populate this earth. Prepare to call me your master, Earthlings, because the New World Order begins now. Damn, I'm good. What is it now, right hand? Want to complain again? If 6 hours ain't enough, I can always try to make it go into overdrive and maybe get 6 hours and 15 minutes out of it. You would change the word nincompoop. But I can't do that. That's my signature. I always use that word, and if I don't use it on my last and final speech to the world before my great victory, then it's like I didn't win at all. It doesn't fit the dramatic vibe I'm going for. I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. Right hand. For once you are. You know what? No sandpaper room for you anymore. You made a good point. Oh, but what could I replace it with? I can't really think of any word that could adequately replace nincompoop. Silly billies. Why? Does it magically make it more dramatic because you suggested it, right hand? It sounds vaguely more threatening. I guess that's true. You will all be looked back upon as a bunch of silly billies. It does sound a little better than a bunch of nincompoops. Everything used to be fun and games, but now, this is the serious stuff. Let's leave nincompoop in the past. Silly billies it is, right hand. Did you just say that anything said in my voice can't be taken seriously or threatening in any way? Evil Junior, find out a way to get the sandpaper room to work for 7 hours. I don't care if it's not possible, find a way. My right hand cannot keep getting away with it.